Hi Pisces, welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice and welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. We're going to have a look and see what you need to know at the time you find this video, what could help you through the day. So just keep an open mind, take the messages as they resonate for you if you feel that they do. And always feel free to check out any other video on the channel that stands out to you. You could have messages there, okay? Alright, welcome to anyone who's new. We hope you like it here. We've had quite a few new people commenting and new subscribers, so welcome. We hope you like it here. Welcome back to everyone who's been here before. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you so much to my members as always, and welcome to new members. We've had some new members as well. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces placements at the time they find this video. Okay, cool. All right, we've gone into my so-called creepy decks. There's a theme. We're going through my collection, for those of you who don't know. This is the Modern Goth Tarot. Okay. Now guys, I do have a noise canceling microphone, so you shouldn't be able to hear a lot from like my background. But if you hear my stomach rumbling, that's because I didn't have time to eat. I chose to do videos rather than eat because I was under pressure, especially yesterday. So just a little disclaimer. Just go along with it. Just have some grace for me, okay? All right. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. And with the Nine of Wands, this is, it talks about boundaries. It talks about being a little on alert, a little stressed out, okay, being on the verge. It's that if one more thing happens, okay, it's that energy. If one more thing happens, I'm going to lose my ish, okay? So maybe you feel a little bit exasperated. Maybe you're just mentally drained. Maybe you're emotionally drained. Maybe you're physically drained, financially drained, or all of the above, okay? It just talks about a bit of a rough time where we're pushing ourselves to the limit just to hopefully cross a finish line, right? If anyone crosses our boundaries with this energy, we may have a tendency to snap because it's like, you know what, F this. And you just kind of snap at people. It's exhausted energy, right? It's drained energy. So let's see what we've got going on here. Now, what I do want to say with the Nine of Wands, usually when we see the Nine of Wands, it's a message that says don't give up before the miracle happens. Meaning, the hard part is over, okay? All you got to do is just hold your ground until you cross the finish line, because you will. All right, so where that applies. Let's see. In the current situation, we have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups with the Nine of Wands can talk about a recurring theme, a recurring pattern, a recurring conversation, a recurring argument, a recurring situation, okay? And it just feels like you've reached your limit with it, okay? This can also talk about an ex for some of you, someone you have history with. Could talk about a family member, a sibling in particular, someone in your community, someone you've known for a very long time. And it's almost like they're telling you the same thing. No matter what happens, they don't change, or the story doesn't change, right? And it's something that's got you at the point where it's like, you know what? I'm just not going to bother anymore. Ooh, who's upset you, Pisces? Well, and the challenge, we have the Seven of Swords. And this is someone you can't trust. Can't trust them as far as you can throw them, and you can't throw them very far. This is someone who lies, cheats, steals, gives you half-truths, plays victim, always has an excuse for anything. They're very, very shifty, okay? Can't pin them down to anything. They never admit to anything. They never own up to anything. They never take responsibility or accountability. And it just looks like, if you've been dealing with this person, today you're reaching your limit. We'll see what happens in the outcome, but I just have a feeling like, you know what, you might give someone an ultimatum, or if that's already happened, you're done with this. That's it, done. For others of you, if this is a situation that just keeps happening, something that keeps breaking down, something that I'm seeing a particular scenario where if you keep taking something to get fixed, I feel like they're intentionally not fixing it properly for you so that you keep going back. Okay, where that applies. I also see this as some sort of ongoing battle, maybe with insurance of any kind, where it's like you keep submitting proof, you keep filing claims, They keep telling you, oh yeah, they'll get back to you. And then they go, oh no, actually. And then there's always something to where they don't pay out, right? Okay. On the mind here, what you're going to see, hear, experience in the outside world, we have strength. Oh, I'm telling you, you've had enough, Pisces. You have had enough, okay? This is Leo energy. This is strength and courage, determination. And this is like final decision, okay? The strength with the Nine of Wands is ultimatum that you're giving 100% serious. 100% serious. It's like, if this happens one more time, I'm out. And if it happens one more time, you're out. No questions asked, no explanations, no sorries, no bye-byes, no nothing. You're out. You're like, I told you what would happen. You did it anyway. I'm out. Don't even ask me why. Don't even dare. Oh, I have this very feisty, picking up on this very, very feisty energy and attitude, which makes sense. If something's got you, Pisces, give me your feedback on this. Give me your thoughts on this. It takes a lot to get Pisces to this point, does it not? It takes a lot to get Pisces to throw their hands in the air and go, you know what, I'm done with you. I feel like that's what we're looking at here, okay? I'm going to clarify, so that's why I'm laying them out that way. In the foundation, what this is all about, the Knight of Swords. You're annoyed, you're upset, you're angry. That's it. You've been holding back. You've been holding back to keep the peace, to keep your end of the bargain, because you thought everyone's going to keep their end of the bargain. And today it turns out that you're the only one that kept the promise. You're the only one that kept their word. You're the only one that did what they said they would do, and the other person, yet again, has not. And this is where, you know what, I've been holding my tongue, biting my tongue, and just going along with the program because that's what we agreed. And I feel like when you find out that this person has yet again, that's what I want to say, just failed to keep their word, everything that you've been holding back is going to come out. Okay? This is fast messages, fast blows, fast, fast action, to the point. You say what you got to say and then you leave with the Knight of Swords. Okay? It's like a little hurricane, like a little tornado. You go in, you say what you have to say, you're not wrong, no one can say nothing to you, and then you leave. In the recent past, we have the Six of Swords. Pisces, what this is, you decided recently to give something one more chance, or to give someone one more chance. You decided to cancel or postpone you leaving an environment, a place, a job, a relationship, a friendship, a situation. There was an agreement made. Six of Swords, Six of Cups. There was an agreement made. Okay, I'm gonna stay, but you need to promise me, seriously promise me, that you're not gonna lie to me again. And they were like, yeah, no problem, absolutely, deal. So you stayed, you keep your end of the deal, right? And today you find out that this person's been lying to you, still. That's it. Okay, that's the kind of energy that I'm seeing here. In the outcome, Page of Cups. Oh, Pisces. They're trying to apologize. It's just words, though, with the Page of Cups. It's just words, and it's nice words, loving words, caring words that they know you want to hear. But this is someone where, with the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups, it is just talk. It's always just talk with this person, whoever they are in your life. Okay? There's no action behind those words. There's no intention. Not really. Tell you what, they have the intention to keep their word until they actually have to go out of their way to do so. And then they're like, don't think so. Oh, Pisces, this is getting me all fired up. Okay. Let's get you some clarification. Because you're going to give them a piece of your mind. Very clear, straight to the point. You're going to do what you said you would do if this happened, or if this happened again. Okay, you're putting up a boundary, you're done, you're kicking someone out, you're quitting, you're walking away, you're telling someone that they need to leave, or whatever it is. And here comes the apology, maybe even some tears. Maybe some really beautiful words. And it's like, that's more insulting, isn't it, Pisces? That's even more insulting, because they don't say anything new, they don't do anything. As if because it's worked so many times in the past, you're never going to wise up to it, and you'll keep believing them. You stopped believing them a while ago, but you've been giving them the benefit of the doubt. There's a difference, okay? They thought they were getting away with stuff. Well, they're about to learn today. Okay, let's see. Six of Cups in the situation. Ace of Cups. Apology, tears, something apparently very heartfelt. If this is the person that you're now leaving behind, or you gave an ultimatum to them, or whatever it is. For those of you, I'm seeing this as something new coming in and being confirmed for you. You going to tell the old that you're leaving, and this is when they're like, no, Pisces, let's talk about it. It could be a job, it could be where you live. Seven of Swords as the challenge. Queen of Swords. I'm telling you, Pisces. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is Pisces energy when they turn cold. Okay, the Queen of Swords is the other side of the coin. Okay, one side of the coin is the Queen of Cups. The other side of that coin is the Queen of Swords. Take advantage of Pisces. You light a Pisces one too many times. You get no emotion from Pisces. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. And in the challenge, you have been watching this person. You have been keeping an eye on this situation. You have been gathering evidence for some of you. Nothing got past you, Pisces. Nothing got past you. Who is this person? They think they're so smart and so slick. Strength on the mind. You have the Eight of Cups. Pisces, your mind is made up. You're not turning back. You have no doubt in your mind, in your heart. You are so done, Pisces. You are so done. That won't stop this person trying, just to let you know. Knight of Swords in the foundation. We have the Lovers. This can be in a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It's a significant partnership in your life, okay? It's something where you have a lot of history, another 6. It was once a happy thing for you, a happy place, a happy relationship, a happy work environment, a happy dynamic. It was once balanced. It was once equal. And then slowly, this person started to take advantage of the fact that you had feelings for them or you had emotion for them. Meaning, you get along with the manager, they start taking liberties and start asking you to do more work as a favor to them as a friend. Right? They blurred the lines. And they took advantage. Okay. This could be an air sign. Or a Leo for some of you, where they blurred the lines and they took advantage of the fact that you had emotion for them, for the situation. You were invested in the friendship. You cared about them because they were family. You loved that job. You loved working with them. You loved being with them. You love them. Okay. Six of Swords in the recent past. Five of Cups. I'm telling you. There was a heartbreak. There was a disappointment. There may have been a breakup. There was definitely a distance. Six of Swords, Five of Cups. You stepped away from this person. If not physically, for some of you, it was physically as well with the Six of Swords. Put actual distance between the two of you, communication-wise, but also emotionally. This is someone, I just get the feeling, this is someone that you gave so much to and you sacrificed so much for. And unfortunately for some of you, this is a child that, again, grown person that can take care of themselves, okay, not like a child or a teenager that you're responsible for. That's slightly different. But even so, right? Someone who you sacrificed a lot for and you thought they were doing the same. You thought you were in it together. Okay, this could be you and a team, a group of people. It doesn't have to be, just a love romantic relationship, right? And you're finding out for a fact, I feel like you had your suspicions with the Queen of Swords recently. And you kind of kept an eye on everything. With the Seven of Swords, you might have even set some sort of trap, right? I'm going to say this and let's see if they tell people, right? If this is someone that you suspected told your secrets. It's like, I'm going to tell them this, and they're the only person I'm going to say this to. Made up lie, but they're the only person I'm going to say this to. Let's see if it gets out. And it got out. They're the only person who told. Okay? I feel like in the past they had a reason, had an explanation. It wasn't me. It could have been this. It could have been that. Maybe someone hacked your account. Maybe someone, you know what I mean? Now, I feel like this is 100% proof, conclusive. You can't back out of it. You can't talk your way out of it. And you're telling them it's done. Page of Cups and the outcome. Four of Cups. Listen, you have lost all love for this thing or this person. Four of Cups is apathy. Four of Cups is, oh, this again. This is the card of on again, off again. This again. Same thing. You're saying the same thing. Again. Still. Same thing. You don't even want to change some words? Like, you don't even want to... You're literally going to say the exact same thing you said to me last time you apologized. Okay. You don't even want to make an effort to make up a better apology. No? Okay. Oh, wow, Pisces. Eight of Swords. You are so done. You're tired of keeping an eye on this person. You're tired of overthinking things with this person. You're tired of trying to explain things. You're tired of trying to make excuses for them, to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe this happened. Maybe that happened. Maybe they didn't tell. Maybe they didn't actually, maybe they had no choice. Maybe, oh. Under the Nine of Wands, we have the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. For some of you, this is someone who will be contacting you or messaging you and telling you exactly what this person has been doing. Now, for some of you, I do see this as cheating. And if that's the case, I'm really sorry. But it is something that's happened before. And you have your suspicions already. It won't be a shock. Okay? It won't even disappoint you like you did last time. The first gut was the deepest, is the kind of situation. For others of you, this is someone coming to you, telling you, hey, did you know that... I feel like someone's coming to you congratulating you for something that you told no one else about. And you're like, how did you know about that? So-and-so told me. Oh, did they really? Or someone's coming to you and saying, oh, I'm really sorry that, you're going through this, or I'm really sorry that person did that to you, or, because you've recently experienced some sort of loss. And you're going, how did you know about that? And this is very private, Pisces. This is very close to your heart. You're going, how did you know about that? Oh, so-and-so told me. Did they really? Oh, okay. Right? Or this is someone contacting you going, that mechanic scammed me out of thousands and thousands of pounds or dollars or euros, whatever. This is someone on social media reaching out to you. Maybe they see that you posted that you took your car into that shop or something like that. They're going to contact you directly with the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, to tell you their experience with that shop, their experience with that mechanic. Okay? Knight of Wands, King of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this is someone going to tell you that the person, the situation, whoever it is that you're involved with, they're going to tell you, did you know that they've got so many complaints against them? Did you know about all of these negative reviews from people? Did you know about the fact that they're in trouble with the law? Or they were fraudulent here or there? And this is just, again, this is just going to confirm something you already suspected, okay? And you've been observing the situation or giving this person the benefit of the doubt or actually setting traps or actually collecting evidence so that when you leave, you go straight to the police or you go straight to the authorities and you file that complaint, you file that report, you put all your proof in there, and you're completely done with the situation. They're going to have to deal with it, okay? Oh my. Oh my. But you know what I like, Pisces? What I like about this is that you are unbothered. It took you a lot to get here, but you feel nothing for this person. You feel nothing for the situation. You just want to be done with it. You just want to leave. The Strength with the Eight of Cups, there's no doubt in your mind. There's no doubt in your heart. Done. Not looking back. I hear never again. Okay? And again, it takes a lot. But once you're there, Pisces, it's a lot easier, isn't it? To just pick up and leave. It takes a lot to get there, and it's painful. But once you get there, you're done, and when you leave, you will never go back to that. Once you get there, right? Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Again, for some of you, this has to do with, I'm seeing Gemini, I'm seeing Leo, maybe a younger water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is someone always has a reason, always has an excuse, always has an explanation. Okay. When they lie, they say the same thing. When they lie, they use the same excuse. They're a lazy liar. They're just a lazy liar. They don't even make the effort to tell you a good lie. Do you know what I mean? For those of you, again, this is someone at work. They've been taking credit for your work. Okay? This is the manager that took advantage of you. Blur the lines, you know. Could you do me a favor, Pisces? Because, they told you about their personal life. They told you about their personal life. You told each other stories about your personal lives. This was a close connection as far as you were concerned, right? You completely trusted this person. And they can come to you and say, oh, I've had a really rough weekend. I got into it with my wife or my husband or, whatever. They're coming to you as a friend. As a manager, they would never tell you those things, right? But they're coming to you as a friend and saying, oh, could you do this for me, Pisces? Oh, could you cover for me here, Pisces? I just can't do this. I just can't deal with it today. I'm just in a bad mood. As a manager, they shouldn't do that. But they're taking advantage of the friendship. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. For those of you, again, it's someone you use for some sort of service, and it has to do with repairs. It has to do, I feel like it could be a dentist. It could be, hopefully not some sort of medical professional that intentionally keeps prescribing you the wrong thing or not enough of the right thing, or I don't know. But this is someone who wants to keep going back to them. But it's something where you would pay them. So hopefully it's not a doctor, but something like that. For some of you, this is where you will be approached. The person approaching you is someone investigating a medical professional for malpractice. And they'll reach out to you, asking you how your experience is with this person. And you're going to tell them. And you have proof. Okay? For others of you, it's a dentist that is just not really qualified. And you keep going back. The fillings keep falling out. I don't know what it is they're doing. But every time you go, you have to pay. Do you see what I'm saying? This is somewhere you take your car to be fixed or serviced or whatever, and every time you get it back, there's something fixed, but there's something else wrong with it. That's how you know, right? Someone you keep calling out to your home to fix something, an appliance, and they intentionally don't fix it properly, or is the kind of thing where they don't fix it intentionally so that you, you exhaust your number of call-outs that are free, and then you're going to have to pay to call them out. I don't know what this is, but this is illegal or unethical, just wrong. For some of you, it will be a personal relationship. For others of you, again, it's a service provider of some sort. But you are done. Not only are you done, you have proof, you have evidence, you can report, you can file a complaint. And if it's a personal situation, you can say what you have to say to where they have no comeback. Drop the mic and leave. Okay? I feel like for some of you, you're blocking them, okay, with the Eight of Swords. They will try to contact you. They will try to call you. They will try to apologize, so-called, whatever they think an apology is. You already blocked them. For others of you, then they'll do fake accounts, okay, or they'll try to contact you through other people if this is a personal relationship. Done. And I do feel like for some of you, you're going to say, if you keep trying to contact me, I will file this claim, I will file this report, or I will tell everybody what it is that I know. I will expose you to everybody if you don't leave me alone. They'll stop. Okay? Ooh, Pisces. Hot diggity. Okay, well, the good news is, Pisces, you're coming out on top. Why? Because you're leaving with your head held high, with evidence, with proof, with, more importantly, no doubt in your mind and in your heart. And that tells me and tells you that you will never do a repeat with this person, with this type of situation, because now you see it, now you know it, now you see all the red flags, you can see it coming a mile off, you know how to deal with it. It will never get this far to where you're this drained and you're this exhausted. Okay? Okay. So that's the story. Now, on a day-to-day level, messages of confirmation, things you can see or experience or hear to confirm this message is for you, or to confirm that this energy is coming in for you, or to confirm that you're right with everything you've been thinking and everything you've been suspecting, okay? For some of you, either you or someone is going to drop a cup or a mug. It will either break or crack, or they'll spill something with this energy. And if it's not you, it's someone spilling this in front of you. Hopefully it doesn't get on you. For others of you, I'm seeing either you're bumping into someone or someone's bumping into you accidentally. Be mindful of pickpocketing. If that's a thing in your area, okay, and people are bumping into you, be mindful of pickpocketing, okay? I do see that. For others of you, I feel like there's a report of someone getting caught or arrested by the police, and it's someone you know, okay? And again, it's maybe somewhat, for some of you, it'll take you by complete surprise. For others of you, you always thought there was something off about that person, and maybe other people didn't believe you. That'll be your confirmation. For those of you, I feel like be mindful, there's something leaking, either in your home, a pipe, or I'm seeing like a vase that's cracked, but it's like a hairline fissure, and you can't see it, but it's leaking. So be careful if it's around electric appliances on the desk or something like that. For those of you, this is something to do with your car. It could be, for some of you, I'm seeing like brake fluid. For others, I'm seeing oil. For others, I'm seeing the tank for your windshield wiper. Okay, so if you're out of windshield wiper fluid, your tank is leaking. If it's something where, oh, I just filled it 2 weeks ago, right? Your tank is leaking. For others of you, I'm seeing you're dropping off a pet somewhere. I don't know if it's to a hotel, or dropping them off to a vet, or dropping them off to a friend to look after them while you're away. Or you're going to take care of someone's pet while they're away. Okay? There's something around a cat sitter. I don't know. If you're meeting someone who's a cat sitter, if you're talking to someone, if you're looking into becoming a cat sitter, or you're doing this unofficially for someone. I'm also seeing your clothes getting snagged on something in a fence, or I'm also seeing broken glass, so just be careful, okay? Bats could be confirmation for you as well. I've got bats on my nail. There you go. Yeah, bats could be a confirmation for you, whether you're seeing a bat, hearing a bat, or it's a drawing of a bat, a logo of a bat. Someone's tattoo, okay, it could be confirmation for you somehow. For those of you, I feel like either if you've lost them, you're finding them, and if not, you may be misplacing them, or you're buying new, really funky sunglasses. I don't know what really funky means to you, but I just get really funky sunglasses with this energy. I hear there's one more message. There's something with plants. It's not poison ivy, it's ivy, but it could also be poison ivy. So if you're outdoors, just be mindful about poison ivy or nettles, things that prick you or irritate the skin. For those of you, there's something around ivy, whether that's a name, or you're planting ivy, or it's going up the wall, or you find that it's kind of seeped somewhere into something on the structure. I don't know, but something around ivy. Okay. Pisces, that's what I have for you today. The good news is you can be done with this and stay done and move on to bigger, better things, okay? So I'm proud of you. You should be too, okay? You're completely turning cold on this thing or this person, and that is truly for the better. It's given you a strength you didn't have before. So that was your lesson. You paid attention. You learned. You have graduated now, and you're outgrowing the situation. Okay, so congratulations. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.